What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over one of the most terrifying Viltrumites in this whole series, and that is Conquest.
And ready for my arrival, worm.
We all knew Conquest was a monster, but in the season finale of Invincible, something unexpected happened that kind of made him a little bit more sympathetic, which is surprising for Conquest. The show gave us a chilling monologue that wasn't in the comics. In that monologue, it reveals his true feelings, his fears, and how he became a victim of his own success. So let's break it down. So who is Conquest? Conquest was actually shown to us in an earlier season. I believe it was season 2. Whenever Nolan is going over the purge, we see a clip of Conquest purging people. He is one of the oldest Viltrumites, one of the strongest. He's the one with that kind of bald head with the gray hair wrapping around. He's missing an eye. He's missing an arm that he's replaced with like a metal arm. He is sent to Earth to check on Mark's progress of taking over Earth, which Mark isn't going to do. Mark's the hero, of course, but this is taking place right after the Invincible War, so he's lost friends. He's not in the mood to deal with the Viltrumites, so Invincible just straight up starts a fight with Conquest, which is very much a dumb idea. I would say their fight sequence from the show and the comics is pretty much the same. There are some scenes added to the show, but the major thing added was the monologue that Conquest gives to Mark. So he is delivering this monologue to someone who he perceives is going to die.
Take it to your grave.
So he can't give out his secrets. So he really gets deep into his feelings here. It's very much a therapy session. So we get into a lot of his real thoughts here. So he is feeling lonely and no one talks to him. They think he's crazy.
I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. No one talks to me. No one wants to be my friend. They think I am unstable.
Also, another thought is like a lot of the Viltrumites we see show up in pairs. When Nolan is, arrested, a pair show up, and when he's executed, a pair shows up. Conquest shows up to check on the progress of this planet. He's all alone. That kind of speaks more to his loneliness. They keep sending him on more missions, and with more missions done, it really adds to the fear of the name of Conquest, which really plays into him saying, I'm a victim of my own success.
They send me from planet to planet committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success.
The reason he sees that he's alone, why people don't talk to him, is because he's so successful, which really, it's probably more his brutality is why the other Viltrumites are like, nah, bro, we're good. We don't want to talk to you. I would say the biggest bombs we get here, though, is finding out that Conquest is not the man's real name.
Conquest? I don't even get a real name. Only a purpose.
That's crazy, dude. Because when you read the comics, it's just like, oh yeah, Conquest. But then you look at the other Viltrumites names, I'm like, oh yeah, they have like kind of regular alien names, but his is just Conquest, and you don't really think about it because everything that's going on in the series. But here it's like, oh, you kind of have the time to stop and like, yeah, that's not like a real person's name. It's an action. It's Conquest. So does this make Conquest more sympathetic? In a way it does, because we understand his motivations, but he's still a monster, dude. We saw what he did to that beach. He's aware of what he's become, and I guess deep down he is afraid of that because it adds to his loneliness. He'll never really become a sociable person. He's just a weapon. He is a tragic figure in the way that like Nolan was a tragic figure, but Nolan has feelings, and that kind of leads a path for him to be redeemed. Conquest is just like, oh yeah, I have feelings. All right. I'm gonna kill you because I told you everything. He's not gonna be redeemed, which, makes sense. I do love the show adding more depth into kind of side characters that, only get a few panels, only a few lines. I'm glad that they take the time to expand on that with characters like Conquest or like Shrinking Ray got, a much bigger arc. But what do you think of this new version of Conquest? Do you prefer the comic version, or do you like what this show's doing? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.